I think that I needed a layer of connection and accountability that will push me to say, you have to be yourself. You not even be yourself or be authentic, you have to use your voice, right? You can't be silent in this national movement because it impacts what's happening in Detroit. And so I think that layer of accountability and connection, like, just made the light bulb go off that I didn't have a choice. I had to use my voice.
My name is Tiffany. This is my smile. This is my faith. This represents my foundation. This is my family. This represents my love and support. This is my story. This represents my strength. This is my name.
It's all about getting our kids to college, through college, and back to Detroit. And I think that that last part really speaks to our goal of making sure our kids are a part of our movement. We have to get them set up to go to college, but make sure that they recognize that coming back to Detroit is a privilege and is part of their responsibility.
I've worked with people before where they're sometimes working to try to get ahead, or their work with you is really about them, and Tiffany's work with everyone she supports is about the people that she supports.
This is a tough job. I remember for my first year, Kunjin, when she was with us, every time I would see her, every time she would send me an email, she would ask me, "Do you like your job yet?" And I would just look at her, or my email response would be, "I'm still learning." I wasn't willing to share when I didn't have everything figured out. That lack of vulnerability with my team did not allow me to connect with them as quickly as I needed to, especially in that first half of the year.
The community aspect of starting each day with service. We felt strongly about making sure you had that experience, but this is the first time that we did it, and it was a complete shift. But this time we really wanted to make sure you guys got out into the community. We'd love to just hear your thoughts about that aspect of induction.
First and foremost, Tiffany makes sure that we all understand the context. That's so important to our MTLD onboarding, and our orientation towards what we're doing here in Detroit. So she allows opportunities for us to go out and do that. We do things in the community as a team.
We take time to connect with, for instance, the Detroit Metropolitan Bar Association and the Ross Business School, or Black Family Development, or Youthville, or Focus Hope, and the list goes on, to make sure that we are contributing to their work before we even ask them to contribute to our work. The school that I went to, Base Academy, it was housed here after it came from that site, and this is actually the same school that my mom went to when she was a little girl, because she grew up in this neighborhood. I love this little school.
She loves doing this work. She loves our people, her team. She loves the city and our kids. I mean, I think her being able to lead from a place of just love and utter devotion for this work is tangible and palpable. You can feel it, you can see it in everything that she does. And it makes me proud to work alongside her.
You can take one of two approaches. You can go in, you can put your head down, and you can work, right? We could have came here, we could have said, we are developing teachers, we are focusing on making them better. That's all we're doing. We are staying focused on that, and that's it. But instead, we said we are actually not equipped to do this alone, right? We acknowledged that we needed other people first and foremost, and I think having that posture, having that be one of the first things that come out of our mouths when we're meeting with donors, family members, students, core members, principals, that changes the conversation.
Every day is a challenge, every day is different, and I think that's part of what excites me, but it feels right in terms of the fit. I feel almost protective over our work, right? And not simply in terms of an alliance to an organization, but in an alliance to our movement and to what we are ultimately charged to do for our kids and for our communities.
Being able to walk into core members' classrooms and see my little cousins sitting in the seats of 2010 core members and some of our alums, it gives me a different type of urgency, and it makes all the hours, right? It makes the tough conversations, it makes all of the challenges worth it.